Happy Saturday to you and welcome into the Bojangles countdown to tip off as Campbell travels 2 hours down to the coast to Wilmington to take on their oldest rival in UNCW. Campbell is in the middle of a heck of a three-game road trip. They return to Bowie's Creek next Saturday, 1 week from today, and it's Hall of Fame weekend. Going to be such a great weekend. The ceremony on Saturday is at noon, and the game versus Monmouth starts at 4. This is the 113th meeting. Yes, 113th meeting between these two teams, UNCW and Campbell, on the men's basketball court in a series that goes all the way back to the early 60s when both of these schools were junior colleges. UNCW and Campbell have played 113 times, but they have only been in the same conference in the CAA in the last three seasons. UNCW, they have some basketball tradition, and they are probably as good, if not better, as they have been of any of their teams here in the last 5 years. They won the CAA tournament last year. They are favored to win it this year. They are 16-2. They have played a very good schedule of high mid-majors and mid-majors. They didn't play any Power Four teams, but they certainly played a good schedule. And 16-2 overall. They're the only undefeated team in the CAA at 5-0. They are a challenge. Campbell head coach John Andrzejek knows it and caught up with us earlier today.
We were battling some nagging injuries and kind of were down to six guys, and for the most part, we got through that stretch pretty good. We definitely gave away a game we could have won against Elon, but we're in better shape right now. Dovey's got a full, clear bill of health. He's ready to go. He'll start tonight. I also think it was at a good time because we needed a little bit of a mental refresh too. We had kind of been in a real run of games, game, where we didn't have much time to focus on ourselves and improving at the stuff we need to get better down the stretch. But it doesn't get any easier. We're playing a really, really good basketball team on the road today. Wilmington is the last undefeated team in conference play, I believe. I think I'm right on that. Yep. And they're well balanced. They're good on both sides of the ball. This league is kind of characterized by a lot of teams that are much better on one side of the ball than the other. We probably fall into that bucket as well, but they're not. They're proficient on both sides. They're tough. They're physical. They got a 7-1 guy who's good. Wessler's his name. Transfer from Virginia Tech. He's very impactful down low. They got a kid named Hodge who's 16 a game. Hard to guard, can really shoot the ball. Pull-ups will shoot over you. So we got to do a great job individually guarding those guys. And they're really good in ball screens. They do a lot of different actions to move around the pieces. We got to be great guarding the pick and roll, and then they'll try to post Wessler. And then on the other end, they're not that complicated. They switch low and high on the sides. They play drop in the middle of the floor. They'll try to ice ball screens. They try to keep you out of the middle of the floor, similar to what we do on the sides. We're gonna have to be good in the pick and roll. This game is a lot going to be who can find more success in ball screens. Both teams' offenses are heavily pick and roll driven, and who can create better shots. I think we'll play a mix of both two bigs with two of Dovey, Taryn, and Munir, but we'll also play some four-guard lineups as well, see if we can open up the floor and get some open threes and things.
This will be your first taste of this local rivalry, same area code, straight shot down the Cape Fear River. What are you looking forward to? And it's been a while since Campbell has won in that building. What would it mean for you guys to get a win tonight?
Don't remind me. No, I mean, we got to be ready to go. I mean, it's something I'm not really used to in my career is doing shoot-around at home and getting on a bus and driving hour 45, 2 hours, and having to get out there and hoop. But I think we've done the mental preparation we need to do for it. And we did the same thing against Elon, and we got off to a great start. We had the lead. We had control of the game. For us to win, it has to look the same way. You know, we're going to have to get ahead. We're going to have to make some baskets. But then we got to finish better. Those last 5-6 minutes, we got to find a way to get more stops. We got to be able to get the ball in, get fouled, make our free throws, all that stuff. So it's a tough challenge. They're very good. They're tough. They're used to winning the league. But it's also a challenge that I think we're ready for.
Talk just for a second about DJ Smith. He's obviously been a big-time player lately, leads the CAA in scoring and conference play, has a second CAA Player of the Week award now. What has he meant to this team, and what do you think has kind of unlocked another level for him lately?
Yeah, he's a huge addition. I mean, I think we're pretty fortunate to get him. He was one that He averaged about 9.5 last year at Robert Morris, and we really felt that he could go up from there and be a 15 a game guy type for us, and he's far surpassed that. He's been even more. One thing I think is helping him is, and he's been good all year. He's been really fast. He's had big high major games. We're starting to play him more off the ball, play him more at the two, and it has just freed him up to get easier catch and shoot threes. You know, he was always having the other team's best defender draped on him. They're blitzing ball screens. They're hard showing. They're trying not to give him shots, and getting him off the ball and throwing ahead to him, getting him running him off some screens has really freed him up, and he's cashed in. He's made his open shots, and he's turned into one of the best offensive guards in the league.
Campbell and UNCW for the 113th time takes place tonight. You can watch it on Flow College. You can also watch it over the air if you're in the Wilmington market on the CW Cape Fear, and also in Eastern North Carolina in the Greenville, North Carolina market on My TV 5.2 on WITN. It is going to be a big weekend next weekend as Campbell men's basketball returns home Saturday at 4 o'clock in the Hall of Fame game. And the Campbell women's basketball team just a game out of first place after notching a win last night. They will return home to play both on Friday and Sunday. Full schedule and ticket information at gocamels.com. Enjoy the game tonight. Enjoy the weekend. Campbell at UNCW tonight at 7.